Neymar having a look.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Hullet. Rivaldo. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Inter Milan really could have done without this. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Terrific header! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Another pass, just keeps it, takes a shot! That's got him rattled.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Moved on forwards. Lahm. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Baggio takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he get it through? Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! He has done it! Back to within 1! Interesting! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Tries to pass it through. Lahm looking to run onto it. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Maldini. And it's Bale. Roberto Baggio. Inter Milan finding their passes. It's a threatening ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A whisker high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. And reclaimed it in a trice.
passing is crisp and sharp. And now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Baggio. Davids. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Puskás. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. And it's Lahm. Bale wins the duel this time. Great run on the overlap here. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Roberto Baggio. Looking for a runner, and this is Rivaldo. Big chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nesta. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Yep, it's a corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. And it's Baggio. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Put it! It's bounced back off the post. Van Dijk. Lahm. Messi. Messi. Gerrard.
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Out to the right. And it's Lam.
Madre, nada me sale hoy.
Gerrard. And that has left him in a heap.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Threads one in, and that could set him on his way.
Push. And a chance!
Madre, nada.
Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Buffon, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant.
Real chance! That's going to go a long way. That's a good ball out wide. Lahm in acres. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's hit the post! Iniesta clears it away.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Nesta. Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Baggio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pelé, now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Bale, now it's Bale. Bale puts them all in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Could be danger here. He's shifting. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Yamal, looking to play him in. Cruyff. No, he's not getting past him there. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm. Cross needs to be good. Keeper's dealt with that. Chooses to go back. Lovely pass. Chance! Messi, very much a man of this. Damn it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Opts for safety. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Yamal, looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been knocked clear. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, to put...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Aló, aló, aló. Ok, vamos, aquí vamos.
And we're underway again. Inter Milan carrying a 1-goal lead.
Vamos, Pelé, no te quedaste. Corre, 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 corre.
Owen,
Muy bien, muy bien.
good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get it.
Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Lahm looks to get on the end of this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pelé.
Vamos, vamos.
Baresi
Pelé,
gets rid without sophistication.
Toda tuya, muy bien.
And it's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Sigue.
Played into space out wide.
Here we go.
Not the most convincing. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Rojo.
Referee's given a throw.
Roberto Baggio.
Lam. Looking for options, takes a shot!
Qué golazo iba a ser. ¿Cómo
Well,
no
he
haber
certainly
tenido
wasn't in the
eso?
mood to take any risks.
Vamos, 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 vamos. Este partido es nuestro.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Saca el centro ahí. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien.
Oh,
Ah,
crossbar!
no, otra vez. ¿Cómo es posible? No.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Carajo, me enredé ahí.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here. Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
Penal, penal, penal.
He's come in hard, and he's there to belt it away. Back into the middle.
Le gana,
Lam.
le gana.
Elects to cross.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Davids gathers from the goal kick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a clever look. Can he finish?
Oh, Pelé.
He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Muy bien.
75 minutes played. Aimed beyond the
Ahí,
defence.
muy bien, ganabas, 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 Pelecito.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Muy bien, Buffon. Ahí, para el Zlatan. No me jodas offside. Oh no.
Oh, he's onto this. He is through here.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Camita, le hicieron la camita. Lo revientas, lo
Looking
revientas.
for a runner. Nesta with the clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. He shifted it to the flank. And he thumps it clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Baggio has it in a wide position. He's got tall.
Oh my God.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Reventamos, reventamos. Muy bien.
Now that's well seen too. Nice looking ball. Nesta kept his eye on it and he's there.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
I think we're just about done here. 1 minute to add, according to the board. That's a good run down the left. Oh, this is a great position. Now there's a fine ball. Lam, he slings it in.
Vamos, Zlatan.
Cannavaro getting this one clear.
Ah, bueno, ganamos.
So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Mataos. No necesito tanto contacto físico. Lo que sí necesita es más balance. Perfecto. Estaría bien. Tiene 88, sí, sí tiene 88. Por eso le podemos dar el regate. 88, velocidad. 3 puntitos, creo. 2 puntos se le puede dar fácil.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serious...
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pirlo. Ferdinand. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Rashford. Rashford going full steam ahead down the left flank. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race. And again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Kubo. Mateus. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bale receives it in a wide position. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Hakimi. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Bale. That has been cut short. He's in a great position here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A probing pass. Corner it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vieira with the clearance. He's on it. Can he get away? Cross to the back post. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta. Inter Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now, can they get him away? Mateus gets into a good position. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Rashford. Hakimi. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. And here's Thiago. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Aimed in towards... Oh, smashing header! Cafu. Vieira. Now he's off and running.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Seedorf might just make this. Vieira. Tries to play it through. Pirlo. This looks promising. Plays in a cross. He's got tall. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Good read, needed to be. Vieira gets it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Kubo. Closing in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Kubo. Oh, well measured. Vieira. Bale. And it's Seedorf. Well, that has not gone well. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Thiago. Rashford. An uncompromising challenge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Kubo. Bale.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Kubo. Seedorf. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That's a half-decent try. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Lahm. Lahm delivers.
Well played and well cleared.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Punched away. Kubo. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rashford. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Almost an hour gone.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Pirlo standing over it. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Big header! It's in! The breakthrough strike!
Vamos.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan are...
Ibrahimovic!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Irwin, over to the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ibrahimovic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a delicate pass, and that is expertly dealt with. And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Torres. Good ball, good take.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Serginho is onto this. Gets good distance on it. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Lam. Pirlo. And here's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! They want to be quick to recover this. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper's dealt with that.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lam. Buffon. Maldini puts his chance for a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route, so all things can...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor.
A header! Now, who's going to be... And another try!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's really well cleared. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Cruyff clears it away. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar.
On the finish!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Xavi Alonso plays it short. And that's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Mohamed Salah. That's very neat. That's a throw. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And the counter is on. It's a really well-measured ball.
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho. Now he's got space here. Dink through. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Messi, and he welcomes it in. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Lam plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff
Takes a shot!
Rijkaard with the clearance. Seedorf. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Neymar. It's Neymar! Seedorf. And that's a dangerous... He's having a shot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead.
Mohamed Salah really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all...
Can he finish? Against the crossbar. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Mohamed Salah. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he's managed to get free. Neymar, good, strong midfield. Neymar!
Neymar made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Lam. And it's made its way to him. Xavi Alonso has it out wide and in... Oh, smashing header! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Santos trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is out of play. Nuno Mendes, early ball. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's clever. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence and it could well be revisited, this.
Santos have their third corner. Mbappe! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And they win it back again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? He's through, now is he in? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
It's hit the crossbar! And it's hoisted clear.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ferdinand. Bale. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well measured.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played back in. That's a shade optimistic. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Tries a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Ronaldinho absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Could move up a gear here. Think through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. Mohamed Salah. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Thuram. Ferdinand cuts out. And that's it. Inter Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement.
gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's got tall. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. Showing great feet there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Diaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Messi! Goal! Inter! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ribery deals with that comfortably. Pirlo's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Strong running down that left flank. Played in with... Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's forced to go back. Rankeo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pirlo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Inter Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Diaz could try cutting inside here. Pirlo.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Played in deep. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Floated through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Not the most convincing of passes. Spread out to the left. Driving forward. And it's Lahm. Just eases him off the ball.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Tries to thread one through. Played into space out wide. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bullet. Messi tries to play it through. Spread neatly. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This their second corner of the game. Climbs up big. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pirlo. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Bale on a charge down the left. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. That has not gone well. Lahm plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. And this is Inzaghi, and he's managed to get free. And this is Puskás. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vardiol. That's an imaginative pass. Diaz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Van de Ven has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Rijkaard, the man that is tenacity personified. Messi has got himself a free kick. It's a quick one. And it's Pirlo. And that's a dangerous ball. Hullet, and he's onside.
Carajo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. And he's been shifted off it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Such good technique.
Carajo.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hops for safety. Nesta. And here's Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's having a shot! Bale. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. Hullet. Oh, what a
boy.
stop! Had to be at his very best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's clever. He's in space and looking for options. And Messi!
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Tries a shot!
Ooh.
Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's made its way to him. And that is expertly dealt with. Bale plays a sharp little ball here.
Can he finish? It's there!
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.